Hello, you are welcome to my channel. I am Boahen, and today we will be learning HTML elements. Then we will move on to HTML tags. We will start with the heading element. So what you are seeing now is called the VS Code. VS Code is an integrated development environment, IDE. So an IDE is just a software which provides the tools that we can use to write our codes, we can use to test our codes, we can use to debug our codes. Here is the icon. If you like to download the VS Code, here is the icon for the VS Code. Okay. So we will start with the heading element. In all we have 6 heading elements. We use the H1, which is the first element. We use only one H1 per page. So each page of your website, the best practice is to use only one H1 element. So for example, like I said, we have 6 heading elements. So we have the H1, we have the H1, we have H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. So we have 6 heading elements. But how do we write HTML codes? How do we write HTML code for the heading element? So to see, we have to write the heading element. This is how we go about it. you have to write your tags. You have the opening and closing tag. So you first type your left angle bracket, then you close it with your right angle bracket. So this is, you see, this is an integrated development environment. So the VS Code, it automatically completed our code for it. So this is how you write it. This here is the opening tag of the H1, and here is the closing tag. Anything between the opening tag and the closing tag is what will be displayed. So hello everyone. If you want to use what the VS Code has suggested, you just tap on your tab key, then it completes the code. So to see this code that you've written, VS Code has an extension. VS Code has an extension. So this is the H1 element, and we said we have 6 H heading element. So if you want to preview this, the VS Code has an extension which you can install. You can install the extension here. So here, if you right click on your index.html file, you see show preview. So this your current website that you are seeing in the VS Code. So let's get to know how each of the heading element is displayed. And we said we need only one H1 element on a web page, which is the best practice. So we have, let's just see how all the heading elements are h2 element. So welcome to my web. Okay, let's just use the same thing we wrote so that we know how it is displayed. Hello everyone. You see how the h2 was displayed. So h3. You see how all the heading elements have been. So we need only one h1 element on a web page, but we can have multiple h2 elements per page. We can have multiple, and like we learned in our first video, HTML defines the structure and content of a web page. So now that we know how the heading elements are displayed, we can now do something. So another thing I would like to add is that HTML tags are case insensitive, but best practice is that we go with the lower case. Some HTML elements don't have a closing tag, and those elements are called what? Void elements. Those elements are called void elements. Void elements. So void elements don't have the closing tag. They only have what? A starting tag, and that tag serves as its start and its closing tag. Example of a void element is what? Is the image. Is the image element. So our left angle brackets, we type image img, this is the image element. So it has this that you are seeing. It's not the complete. We'll get to it, but I just want to show you. So this is the void element. It unlike this the heading, which has an opening tag, and here it has a closing tag here. This one serves as there are some elements which appear this way, and they serve as both the closing and the opening tag. So we get to learn more as we write our codes. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you had something beneficial. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you found this video helpful.